Hello everyone. So today I'm doing a video that's in a bit of a different format than my usual videos. I usually do edits without a voiceover or just a regular face cam video, but some of my footage got messed up for the original video essay I was going to do, so I thought I would just go back and do a voiceover instead. So today, based on the clips that you're seeing, you would know that we are talking about Tinkerbelle movies. Now, I feel like Tinkerbelle movies are very, very underrated, and I know a lot of people, especially people that were born around the early 2000s like myself, really seem to appreciate them because they came out right when we were the age that they were really being marketed to. Like when the Tinkerbelle movie first came out in 2008, I believe, I was like the prime age for it to be marketed to me. At the time, 2008, I was 5 years old, so I was pretty much the prime demographic for the movie. And rewatching these movies, there's a few you can find on YouTube, like Secret of the Wings, and the two available on Netflix, The Pirate Fairy and The Legend of the Never Beast, are also very, very good, and I would recommend them. However, it's been a while since I've really gone back and revisited these movies, and looking back at them, they actually had a lot of mature themes and a lot of really like adult topics that were addressed in a very good and clever way. Obviously, none of these movies are like masterpieces, and even though they're not the best things in the world, I still am really sad that they never get theatrical releases like their big Disney counterparts. However, they are made by Disney, but not the traditional big Disney company. They're actually made by Disney Toon. But I just want to take a moment and just talk about really just how, for lack of a better word, good these movies are. So let's take a look at the characters first. So the characters are great in this movie. In all of the movies, Tinkerbelle has a great introduction. She's quirky, she's fun, she's a bit out of the box, she's relatable, she's annoying in some ways, but a lovable kind of annoying. She has her own little spin on how she does things, and overall whole dynamic is really, really great. I really like what they did with her character and with a lot of the other characters. I really love Silver Mist and her initial dynamic and how she teaches Tinkerbelle, and I love just the creativity with the different talents and the water fairies. I adore the group dynamic. I love Fawn, Rosetta, and Silver Mist. Those are probably my favorites, along with Vidya, who I think is kind of a snide, sarcastic character, and she really just goes against everything that Tinkerbelle believes, and I really love her kind of foil to Tinkerbell's character, and I think she's a lot of fun. Definitely had a crush on her when I was younger. I think the animation is also beautiful, considering it's not like a really, really big budgeted film all the time. Obviously, a lot of money is put into animation. I'm not trying to say that animation is like worth nothing or anything like that. But it is made by Disney Toon. It's not made by the big Disney company or anything like that. It's not Pixar. But I really do love these movies, and I just kind of want to break everything down. So let's talk about Tinkerbelle and the Legend of the Never Beast, one of my personal favorites. Tinkerbelle the Legend of the Never Beast focuses on Fawn and helps introduce her character. I really love her character. She's spunky, she's fun. I love her dynamic with Gruff, and I really enjoy the themes that are presented in this movie quite a bit. The don't judge a book by its cover theme, learning to let go, knowing that breaking the rules can be fun sometimes. I really like how she's very similar to Tinkerbelle, but not too similar in a way where it's just kind of like they're trying to throw in an off-brand Tinkerbelle. One of my next favorite one is definitely Tinkerbelle and the Pirate Fairy. Tinkerbelle and the Pirate Fairy is very, very good. My favorite thing about this movie is definitely the group dynamic. It's in my humble opinion, I think it is definitely the Tinkerbelle movie that has the best use of this character dynamic. I absolutely adore the scene where all their talents get switched around. I love how Vidya is the one that ends up with Tink's talents, and how I love Rosetta and how she gets a bit. I love Rosetta just in general. She's really funny. I love her southern accent. Being from the South, she reminds me a lot of some of my relatives, and I really just enjoy everything about her character. She reminds me of Rarity from My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. She's prissy, but not in an annoying way, and I find her really lovable. I really enjoy Zarina and her character arc in this. Also, time to talk about my favorite Tinkerbelle movie, which hands down is Tinkerbelle Secret of the Wings. This movie definitely has the most mature themes out of any story.
Hey, I just wanted to throw this in here real quick that it was really hard to find good quality footage from this film, so I do apologize for any shoddy camera quality when I talk about Secret of the Wings.
And the whole thing about the border was very interesting. And I love it so much. I love the focus on Tinkerbelle, and the other characters don't shine quite as much in this movie, but really it's just made up for the new characters that introduce good comedy, gorgeous visuals. I really love the story in this one. Oh my god, the dynamic between Tinkerbell and Periwinkle, and the music. Can we talk about the music? Seriously. The Great Divide is like the best song China McClain has ever written. That and Calling All the Monsters. I mean, calling all the monsters, calling all the monsters, calling all. Anyway, but just the sequences in this film, overall themes, making Queen Clarion more dynamic. I love everything about the Keeper, Dewey. He's wonderful. Overall, the Tinkerbell movies actually have quite more adult themes and were a bit more mature than I remember them being. Obviously, they are, I guess you could say, silly little kids movies targeted at young girls, but honestly, I feel like people nowadays really need to show these movies to their kids because they have a lot of really good themes and quite frankly are a lot better than a lot of big budget theatrical releases that I've seen in the past few years, such as The Boss Baby and Ferdinand. While those movies are adequate at best, a lot of these movies top those, Secret of the Wings, in many ways. This video is a bit different and definitely a bit more off topic than most of my other Star Kid and musical theater related videos and my vlogs. But if you want to see another video essay in this format again, just comment down below and I'll see you guys next time.